Hello everybody, and today we're going to be, once again today we're going to be racing in NASCAR E3, but this time we're going to do the Fold of Honor QuikTrip 500 Atlanta. I actually got confused when I was making the title of whether it was the 400 or the 500, so I just took my chance on the 500. Here we go. It is the 500, so I'm always right. Sorry, I'm joking. Sort of like the Finger Lakes 355. What's Finger Lakes? I'm gonna have to look that up. I think it's like a thing. It's something. And I'm gonna be at my aunt's house all week next week. So when I make videos, they're gonna be on my tablet. Number one, and number two, I'm gonna sound a little weird. Like my voice is gonna sound like a little, like it's gonna be in a sort of a carport garage area, like a carport, a garage that's open, So yeah. Hey, I drove the right Kyle Busch car when I drove him. So, yeah, we're going to do, why does it say the lineup? Anyways, Liberty University Race for the Pole. I am Kyle Larson / Matt Kenseth. And here we go. Down the back. Well, coming to the back straight away. Because this is a season mode, the scoring is going to be very biased towards me. It's like it's gonna be good because it's gonna be biased to me, as in it's going to be nicer to the player, since I'm not, doing multiplayer. Like when you're not doing career or multiplayer, like when you just season or quick race, it's gonna be biased towards you, which pretty much that means it's going to have a better opinion of. It's gonna treat you better than the AIs, because it's AI. And they want people to keep playing their games, right? So they have to be good to the player. And I only know he drove this car at this track because when I was playing, I saw Kyler when I was playing when I was in. I don't even know what it was. It was either a split screen race with Jeff or it was just a regular old plain race. Anyways, all I know is I saw this car 15th. Didn't think I could be that bad, but whatever. Stenhouse qualifies in front of me. That's never good. 14th, I bet it was Stenhouse that failed. Stenhouse failed! Oh my goodness! That is, oh man. I don't believe that. That was crazy. He's the one that fails inspection. Alrighty then. Green flag. Green flag in the air at Atlanta. Boogity, boogity, boogity. We're racing in Atlanta. We're starting in 14th. We've already climbed up to 13th as we pass Denny Hamlin right here for position, but no, we're not passing him. We're just next to him. Is that Blaney? Yeah, Blaney's driving the red car and Menard's driving the yellow one. Man, for a minute there I thought Blaney was driving the yellow car. And I thought it was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna just use this paint scheme for every race, because they do that a lot. Okay, if you've played NASCAR Heat 4, NASCAR Heat 5, even this game, and you didn't have all the paint schemes, you'd know that. I love how this game had a lot of free paint schemes. This game in NASCAR Heat 2 had an acceptable amount of free paint schemes. Well, they had a really good amount of free paint schemes. NASCAR Heat 4, an acceptable amount. I looked at the videos for NASCAR Heat 5. There were no free paint schemes at all. Like, there were barely any. There were like 8 free paint schemes in the entire game. Usually there's about 8 for every month. 8 per DLC pack. But whatever. Ryan Blaney in 5th. I'm about to pass Blaney for 5th. I don't know if I'm going to do that actually. I'm going to have to put the bumper to him if I do. Yeah, what I don't like about this game though is that the car is super tight. That's also one of the things I do like about the game, but considering the difficulty I'm on, we've got to like somehow form a intermediate track sort of tandem sort of thing like we're doing right now. See how we've pulled away from this pack? That's like sort of a intermediate tandem. So yeah, I'm just gonna push Blaney past just Kurt Busch or Clint Boyer. Kurt Busch. Bam, Blaney, you're past Kurt Busch. You have to do something for me now. Ooh, like giving me the position. Heck yes. Super Speedway racing in Atlanta. We literally just did a super speedway race move at Atlanta. Here we go. Okay. Climbing up to 4th. Oh, we gotta get by Blaney for 4th. I just got on the apron. That's really gonna slow the progress down, and my car is getting super tight. Almost run into Blaney, but a good side-by-side battle here. 2018 could never. Man, I said this in Daytona, but 2018 could never produce such great racing. And I actually believe they had some pretty good intermediate track racing, but it's just super speedways, man. You weren't allowed to push. You weren't allowed to lock bumpers. Starting in 2014, that was when the racing started sucking, because they weren't allowed to lock bumpers. The 2013 Coke Zero Sugar 400, that was good. That was really good. Except Jimmy just straight up wrecked Casey Kane. His teammate literally just killed him, sent him into the inside wall, and he hit it pretty square, honestly. He hit it pretty flat, and the car barely even got up in the air. That's how bad it was. He was just like it's the same factor as the dead stop factor. You know, like when you come to a dead stop, like you'd rather hit the wall and fly up in the air like Ryan Preece did at Kansas this year. You'd rather hit the wall and fly up in the air than hit the wall and have your car just come to a complete stop. That would be instant death. Like spine breakage, neck breakage. Like that would kill you. If you hit something super hard and come to a complete stop, it does. That's why I don't like seeing people back into walls in NASCAR. Brad Keselowski in the 2 car, in the 09 car, Brad Keselowski has won this race. Brad Keselowski has won at Atlanta before. I mean, he won last year, so. I know someone predicted Kevin Harvick would win Atlanta this year. I don't know. I don't remember who it was, but let's all applaud him because he was right. And the video was posted in like January or February, before the Daytona 500, because it was 2020 predictions. If you have Denny Hamlin as your Daytona 500 pick, and you're betting with money, you don't have to worry about losing any money. You're gonna get more money than you know what to do with on it, probably, likely. I'd rather not bet on NASCAR, because, I mean, there's a lot of times when the guy I said would win wrecked out on lap 1. So, yeah. We are... Keselowski, I gotta get to his back wall. I have just been pushing the Penske cars. I've just been pushing Penske cars past Penske cars just so I can get past the Penske cars. Well, that's actually not the reason I'm doing it. But, oh! Keselowski came down and threw a pretty... Not to be rude or anything, but that was a blockhead move. That was a bonehead block by Keselowski right there in the final turn of a stage, but whatever. I gotta check the tires, like the tightness of this car too. Yeah, but I gotta do something about this. 47 laps on fuel, 87 on the tires. We don't really have to pit. We're gonna get a good run here, hey guys. We can go for the lead right here, but we're gonna lose it probably into 1. But if we can get the lead here, if we can just get some good shifts right here. Oh, we got good shifts through the first 3. Yes, we got 3 good shifts right there. We're gonna get into 1 really good. We got a huge run into turn 1. Yeah, I absolutely knew this would happen, and I was not looking forward to this. A huge run is coming from behind. Wow. And this is really where things start to get intense right here. We've only ran at Daytona so far. What did Blaney? What setup did Blaney use, man? What setup did Blaney go and get right there? Was he just not good on the long run? I think he's just bad. His car's not good in the long run, but it's good on the short run. As he gets, it's the same thing with me. Like my car is better on the short run than it is on the long run, as you could probably tell from that restart. We had pulled away. We have taken off. And we finished second in Daytona, didn't we? I finished second to Denny Hamlin. Let's try not to finish second to MTJ this time. We're gonna finish second to Truex like I did in my other season when I was Kyle Busch. That season, I'm only 5 races into that season right now, and I'm not filming it or anything, but yeah. It was a photo finish. I was driving that exact Kyle Busch car, and that exact Truex car was right next to me, and we were side by side, and I barely edged out Truex. And so I think I'm gonna get, yep, Kyle versus Martin. Kyle versus Martin versus Kyle versus versus Joey. Younger Kyle versus older Kyle now. Whew. Martin Truex. Yeah, we got the seasoned veterans, and then you got me. I've actually been around NASCAR since 2018, so you know. I've actually been around NASCAR since like 2010 or 2012, except I just got back in it and got in the spirit of actually knowing the sport in 2018, around mid-July 2018. That's why August 25th is such a great subject for me. That's why I love that weekend so much. It was my first time announcing. I was announcing with Jeff. It was my first weekend announcing. I did some Roblox the week before that. Roblox NASCAR, obviously. Oh yeah, a few weeks after that, I did some Flight Simulator. I need to stop talking about that, because that's what happens when I talk about it. Kyle Busch gets you inside if you talk about good times you had in your life. Truex isn't getting the run. This is a super speedway race. This is literally, they have turned intermediate track, mile-and-a-half tracks into super speedways in this game. I can't even hear it. I'm at 8% volume, and in case you guys don't know yet, PS4s are very loud. I have my volume, it was only at 20, which is low, and the PS4, like, I was all the way upstairs, and you could hear it. And I was trying not to wake my mom up by coming downstairs. Don't wake my mom up by freaking having a PS4 downstairs, because I wasn't supposed to have it, and I don't know if I am even supposed to have it right now, but 170, boys. We're gonna get 180 here. Why is it stuttering so much? The car is sputtering. We got 192 down the back straightaway. We can flip in this race. We didn't flip at Daytona. I bet we're not gonna flip at Daytona, but or Kansas. No, we're gonna flip at Kansas. Either we're gonna flip at Kansas. No, we're gonna flip at Martinsville or Bristol. We can't flip at Daytona or Talladega. We can flip at Martinsville or Bristol. That's just how broken the game is. Oh yeah, and also I'm gonna probably drive the Clover First Data car at Talladega. Just to be fun with things, because he flipped in that car and it was in the Geico 500. I know it was 2019. But oh, I'm a big paint scheme guy, and there we go. There we go. I just lost the car right there. I am not finishing second in a stage again. No, I'm not finishing third in a stage. I'll finish second. I'll gladly finish second, Logano. Logano, 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 Logano. I'm not finishing third. Kyle, I'm not finishing fourth either. I'm finishing second or first. I'm either going to win the stage or I'm going to finish second. Nope. Nope. Thanks, Kyle Busch. You really are a lifesaver, pal. Stupid. I'm getting Kyle Busch back for that next race. Or later on in this race, for that matter. Yeah, I'm getting Kyle Busch back for that. Okay, he turned me. That's what he did. He turned me down the backstretch and made me give up the stage. Have I even won a stage this season? I haven't even won a stage this season. Most of that's because of the Busch brothers. Kurt Busch won the stage. Come on, Truex, hold him off. What a... Oh yeah, I'm getting Kyle Busch back. He's gonna be right behind. I'm gonna stop on the restart. I'm gonna come to a complete halt on the track on the restart. Oh yes! I was about to be disappointed that he was right on my outside, but whew. I have put Kyle Busch in the... I'm sorry guys for my defensive driving. Man, I'm coming across as a villain to you guys, aren't I? Like, I don't even want to. It's just that I'm mad at Kyle Busch for running me off the track. And at Daytona, you can barely control. The lack of car control is hilarious in this game. The lack of car control is almost funny in this game. Woo! In the wall goes Kyle Bushy. Kyle Busch coming up on Kurt Busch. Oh yeah, Kurt saw that. He's not happy with me. Kurt saw... Oh! There he goes! What happened to Kellogg's? And I hear my aunt and cousin upstairs. Yeah, Kurt, what happened to the Kellogg's, man, huh? Huh? You said you weren't eating any Kellogg cereal, and then you're mad at me for wrecking Kellogg. I hope Kyle Busch finishes in freaking last place. He's not even inside the top 7. It does my heart good to see Kyle Busch outside of the top 5. And top 7 for that matter, but I'm not even leading. That's a funny thing. Like I've pulled so far away from this pack. I'm right in the middle of 2 packs. Like I'm in between both the packs. I'm in between the big pack and the small front pack. The big backpack, rear pack, and yeah. This is the. Is that Logano back there? No, Logano's up here, isn't he? Yeah, Logano's right in front of me, actually. He's the one that's directly in front of me. 14 laps to go this time. 14 to go here. 14 to go at the line. 108 at the line here. Why would you tell him that it's lap 108? That means he's got freaking 109 means 80. 81 to go. Okay. I'm getting really high. Sorry guys, I'm making sure my cousin and my aunt don't come down here and see this. Because they're having Thanksgiving dinner right now because my parents are going to be in Las Vegas. But we're going to have turkey for regular Thanksgiving with my aunt and my cousin, which is where I'm going. That's why I'm not going to be able to... I think I already explained that. It was why I'm not going to be able to bring my PS4 because I... Not technically... I don't think I'm allowed to have it, but... Whatever. Joey Galiga is right in front of me. Coming up to Galiga Gagano. Born country. That's what I'll always be. Ooh, coming up on Logano. Big run. Big run here. Here comes... Oh, Logano's gonna pass Keselowski. I pushed Keselowski past Logano earlier today. I'm gonna push Logano past Keselowski. I pushed Keselowski past Logano. Remember, guys? I pushed him past Logano early on in this race. In I think it was stage 1 still. Whew. Who's leading right now? Martin Truex. I bet Martin Truex is still leading. Yeah, because Eric Jones is second. Truex can't be anywhere back there. Blaney is the one that's all the way back there. All 3 Penske cars running 1, 2, 3 in a minute. Oh! Oh no! I turned him! He didn't deserve that. He deserves a lot of punishment, but not that. You guys are thinking I cheated. I didn't mean to do. I was trying to just bump him out of the way. I was trying to do the Bristol bump and run. I was literally just trying to do a bump and run. But I did a dump and run. Wow. That could have ultimately allowed me to win this race. As Thanksgiving dinner is starting. 8 laps to go at Atlanta. Oh! Up high, Martin Truex and Joey Logano battling it out for second. But this game doesn't have any physics, so that means they're gonna still be able to get a run, even though they're battling side by side. They're trying to take the air off me. See, I'm collecting too much dirty air from these guys behind me. I'm getting a lot of dirty air here because I'm the lead car, and this is literally plate racing right here at Atlanta. I don't believe it. Restrictor plates. Plate racing has returned. Woo! Wow. What a run. Oh, I got to the bottom. Logano's going to take the lead away. 6 laps to go. Wow, I don't believe that. I absolutely demolished Joey Logano a second ago. He takes the lead away from me. The biggest payback you can get on your competitors is beating them. That's the greatest form of payback. The greatest form of payback on your rival is to beat them to the line on the last lap. whether it's a stage or the race. Now you gotta beat him at the stage, in the race, not the stage. Forget about the stage. Get to the bottom, get to the bottom. I got to the bottom. Sorry, Lagana, but I got to the bottom. Oh, I'm gonna slam into him off the corner. That was intentional right there. I wish this was the last. If this was the last lap, there would have been an excuse for that. Now, down to 4 laps to go. Joey Logano spins with only 5 laps to go. Now with only 4 laps to go, caution will come out. It's gonna be a green, white, checkered. I don't believe this. I'm leading on a green, white checker. It's overtime. Sponsored by Credit One. Green flag back in the air. A green flag, a white flag. Hopefully the white and then the checkers. Which it'll be this is gonna be a yellow and checkers. And I barely touched, like I got into him. I got into him entering the corner, and that was fair. That was fair. Like I had the ground underneath him. I had a big run underneath him. He still came down the block. He was perfectly fine. Like he looked perfectly fine. Then he just spun out of the corner. I don't get that. White flag wave, sponsored by Credit One and Bank. Next flag ends it. Ooh, hang on to it. Harvick and Truex battling side by side for second. That's going to allow me to pull away with the race lead as I hit the wall. Through turns 3 and 4. This is nerve-wracking right here. I could make any little mistake. There's going to be something in my path. Checkered flag. I'm going to win at Atlanta, the hometown win. Woo! And that was a good one. Making a video. I got a hometown win at Atlanta. Well, that was a bit of a boring finish. I'm gonna have to see the replay. No, I need to see the replay of that stage because I don't even know if I was playing a different game when I did that or if I'm just being dumb. I need to see that though. There was something. I know there was something. Oh yeah, I need to see the one where Logano wrecked himself. I know that was a clean pass on my part. I need to go back to the right. You can stay down here. Yeah, let's see. I gotta see how Logano ruined this race for me. Look at this. Look at this. I get underneath him. I didn't do anything. What did I do? Look at this. I'm gonna hit him. Look. No. I didn't do anything. He spun himself out. I've never seen anything like that, and I still won the race. Watch this. Look. Look. Yeah, I get into him off the corner. It's a drag race. We're side by side. Then he spins himself out. I cut his tire. That's the only explanation. When I put him in the wall, I cut his tire down, which has never happened in this NASCAR game. Nothing realistic has ever happened in this NASCAR game. The one thing that is unrealistic that I like about the game is that no one ever blows tires. Look at this. He cut a tire down because I banged into him. Look at this. Look at this. Off the corner, I hit him. I slam into him. That cut his tire down. He spun himself out. Look, he just spontaneously combusted. I don't believe this. And I win the race. He just cut a tire down. I've never seen that. And I have won for once. Whew. Checkered flag at Atlanta. Hometown victory. Boo. See you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys at Las Vegas in just a little bit after I eat dinner. And I'm going to pick the paint scheme out because I'm pretty sure I know what the paint scheme was. Whew. We won. I just have to see all the paint jobs. Then I'll be able to tell. DC Solar. It was DC Solar. There we go. That's probably the right one, but... There we go. No! No. No, 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 no. Bye, guys.